Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, man. Go ahead and like this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you a young Dolph fan. Let me know where y'all from and who you a fan of. Let's get right into it, man. So, Yo Gotti surrendered to the feds for young Dolph's 13 CMG members get captured, man. It's all about how everything that they've been on the run for is finally coming down to an end. Y'all know that Yo Gotti and CMG, Yo Gotti said that he's tired that CMG has to keep hiding and everything like that. Like, for real, we haven't actually seen Black Youngster in so many months that it's like nobody even knows who he is. That's why the word on the street and what people are saying, what we're hearing, is the fact that he's been hiding out in Mexico, down south. He's been with the mariachi bands and everything because he hasn't done no shows. So people don't think he's in the rap group no more, CMG. They think he might have joined to a mariachi band or some type of something different to where people don't recognize him. Because you see how Lil Migo got ran up on and he got his chain snatched. And once the word got around exactly how he got his chain snatched and that the Growth Hero dude came up in the airport and literally pointed him out after the dude had been seen, because look, he was wearing a mask and everything like that because CMG was on the run. Like, Yo Gotti was about to surrender to the feds and everything, and he didn't want to be a part of it. So dude tried to mask up and everything, but he already got seen going through the security checkpoint and everything and had to take all his disguise off. So his ops was already there anyways, and they seen him take his disguise off to go through the checkpoint. So that plan backfired on him, and it ended up to where he ended up getting ran up on, and his chain worth $500K from CMG in a $250,000 bracelet ends up getting snatched from him because he and whoever he's with, like Black Youngster and CMG, they all tied into the Young Dolph situation because of the money on the head. Like, Big Jook already got taken down for that, and they interrogated him, and he told on all the 13 members of CMG. That's why they're getting captured, basically. And that's just what they saying now in Memphis, because they know that right now is critical timing because they have everybody at the standstill right now. They don't know what to do. That's why they all hiding. And that's why Black Youngster hasn't done no type of shows, bookings, photo shoots, or anything like that. The last time we seen him in any type of video was when he did that one where they was all in the camo and tried to make it look like they was part of the military. That was actually supposed to be a slight diss at like Dolph and them in PRE's camp, because they trying to make it seem like, oh, they got tied in with like army or this and that because Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti went to the White House because they about to be cooperating in the huge RICOs. That's why they even got sent out there to begin with in the first place. People should have known from that moment on that things is fishy. Like, why is they having these secret backdoor meetings and everything like that? Like, what's really going on out here? And you got to know that the whole situation in Memphis, man, is crazy because now they made it to where Memphis is like a no-go for most people. Like, tourists ain't going to Memphis is crazy because of the fact that everybody out there in Memphis is over here hypnotized by the fact that those who choose to be in the streets and choose to run around and get in trouble, they basically hypnotized by CMG and all those people. That's because they don't got no real bosses to look up to, man. When Dolph was there, he was kind of keeping the whole order of things. But now you see how it's like, okay, so if they ain't got nobody to look at, and it's like Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo and them, they can't come out and try to do no more positive stuff because they're hiding, because they know they're about to surrender to the feds or get captured, one or the other. It's basically they even have to give themselves up, or that they're going to get God or something like that, where they're going to pull up on them just like how they pulled up on Big Jook and yanked him out the office and everything. And they told him that if he doesn't tell, he's never coming back into there again. And he came back because he had said what he had to say to get himself out. Because at the end of the day, even though that Yo Gotti and them told him that, hey, CMG's gonna bail you out, CMG's gonna get you out of anything, we're gonna pay for the lawyers, we're gonna pay for this, pay for that, you just can't say nothing, you just can't put us into the predicament by saying to the people that we was this or that, just like how Gunna told the people that what was this and what was that and what he's a part of and what he's seen. You see what I'm saying? Everything always comes back to, like, they think that they're going to get loyalty from not telling. They think that they're going to get loyalty from just doing whatever they say, right? But at the end of the day, they will tell on him and say he's the one who did it. It was his idea. He went up there on his own. And so basically, look how far it got him to where now you got Yo Gotti's brother telling on Yo Gotti, and then Yo Gotti and them hiding out, trying to make it so that all of their people, that anybody that knows anything about the Dolph, anything that knows anything about all the other CMG stuff, like in Memphis, they grew up all together. So of course, there's going to be a lot of people that actually know what's going on. Like Key Glock and Makita's Raven literally went to the same school and was in class, sitting there at each other, throwing spitballs and passing notes and everything like that, making paper airplanes. And when the substitute teacher was there, they would put the sticky notes on the back saying, "Kick me," and everything like that. So they all grew up together. It's actually like really Memphis is actually small and tight knit. So the people actually know a lot where the word gets around fast. If you was to get in trouble in school in Memphis, everybody on your street would already know you got in trouble by the time you came back home. And that's why you'd be waiting for a whooping at home with the belt and the switch. And you got to understand that everybody is basically like that in Memphis, to where they always hear things, even if you from the other side or from this neighborhood or that neighborhood or Orange Mound, Grove Ridge or Castalia or up north or east or West Memphis or Arkansas, wherever you at. Everybody knows that the word gets around fast. And so the bad news will beat you home every time that you try to go and do something and get away with it. Somebody else's mom, somebody else's auntie, cousin, a niece, a nephew done seen that, and then the word starts spreading around. And the next thing you know, whoever you was trying to hide all of that info from, whoever you was trying to make it so that they wouldn't hear, already done heard everything. And then it's just pointless to you for you to try to run around in circles. That's how everybody in Memphis they be telling people, be saying, "Oh, you capping or you lying or this or that," because they already done heard what everybody's knowing or what the rumor is or the word on the street. And so most of the time, that's exactly what happened with this whole Yo Gotti, Young Dolph, CMG situation. They already knew what was being talked about from the people who was seeing it firsthand right there when they seen the Bentley turn the corner like that. And they seen the two dudes running out the back. And you got to understand that it's all connected. Everything is really happening for a reason. It's all connected, and you got to just watch out for a lot of things, because you can't trust anyone really, especially with the fact that the people that have seen the whole Dolph situation, and then you got to figure out, oh, okay, well, who's really got the real story, because they trying to say this and that, but it's really the people who done seen it already said this. And it's like the same thing where it's a small town, so the word already got out. By the time they even went up on the news to give the story or anything like that, half of Memphis already knew what was going on and what was about and who was there, who was not. And so once they played it, once the whole thing came out, like, and everybody started talking about it, people was like, wait, hold on, that's not what's being, you know what I mean? Because they don't have people who actually seen what was going on. And it was a whole lot of plan, like people in place just out there already waiting. Like they was even saying it was Dolph before they even knew it, like as if somebody had gave them a briefing or an update, like right before the situation, that they were supposed to go down there to wait for somebody or this or that. So y'all got to understand, man, at the end of the day, this whole thing is just basically one big revolving door. It just keep going and going and going. And y'all got to understand that we've been trying to tell you this whole entire time. Like, you could go back and binge watch my whole entire collection, and y'all go see that I already told you guys about how the whole thing with them being caught up on that camera and seeing the Bentley and finding the prints and everything in there, and the fact that they got the call logs where they were talking back and forth, and the fact that it was already known that he was going to pull up to the shop. They already knew everything was going to be set at the shop. They're going to take it from one place where it all happened to the shop to paint a whole nother picture there. So that's what's going on, man. And basically at the end of the day, y'all got to just subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below. Let me know what's going on, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.